Hey guys, it's Frank here with Game 2, the winners finals. I guess those Hexen are just gonna high five and not interact with each other at all as they go to scout each other out. Anyway, as I was saying, this is Game 2 of the upper bracket finals. Snoxtar is up 1-0 against MSRM, and yeah, I think both of these. Okay, so this Hexen does notice the expansion first. Gonna do his Tuscan Raider dance all the way back home. Shows up, starts attacking wow, the Hexen of MSRM. Got a little tongue-tied there, and yeah, MSRM also gets a full scout, but decides to walk away instead of teleporting away. Interesting. This is deja vu all over again if you're watching from the stream. I think you've already seen this. Okay, now use the teleport to get out of there. Okay, does get infested, does eat a Skull of Sheta, but I think the infestation isn't going to do. Okay, it does do a little bit of actual HP damage, but it doesn't matter. The regeneration on the shroud. Oh no, Snoxtar, don't lose your. There we go. So Snoxtar did burn some mana on using the Skull of Sheta on the opposing Hexen, which meant that was one less skull that he had available to turn some of those slimes into fiends. Doesn't matter all that much. Still manages to take the health camp, and is now going to scout around. I think he's coming up here to steal this health camp, but I don't know that. Okay, yeah, this shrine only has one imp mining off of it. Meanwhile, Snoxtar's expansion is slowly coming online as well, but yeah, I think MSRM needs to focus on like maintaining the advantage that he's already got. We see a shrine. There we go, getting upgraded. Oh, that upgrade animation is so cool. That was so cool. I don't think I've ever like fully watched the animation getting upgraded there, but seeing it get a little bigger and actually having like an animation for it, that was pretty sick. Alright, we're going to see a skull from MSRM come over to the vision camp just to make sure that nothing's actually getting taken just yet. A lot of very defensive. MSRM's being almost a little bit too respectful of his opponent here. I think he notices all the creep camps going down to Snoxtar. But he needs to get out and get some creeps of his own because that's a lot of resources that's he's just not putting in the bank right now. First ooze pops and debuffs everything around it. Second ooze pops and yeah, now Snoxtar's got that global little bit of help with that global energy regen. And oh my goodness, the health flower just regenerated there. Frost Giant, nerf the health cabbage, please. Little hit squad of fiends gonna come around and look for a third, which isn't there yet. I think he's expecting a third just because there's almost been like no creep camps that have been captured by MSRM. So he might be wondering, it's like, okay, is he just playing really greedy back at home or what's he doing? Okay, does spot the skull, trying to capture this point, but he's just gonna wait the skull out for a little bit. Meanwhile, a third first Snoxtar goes down at the I want to call this the greed base, but it's really not that greedy. It's just very vulnerable. Yeah, and we do see one imp on it already. This one's only half saturated, and we see almost full saturation over here. But what is MSRM spending his money on? Plague X is coming online. We do see. I don't know that a Harbinger's been built just yet. Oh, never mind. Okay, here we go. The Gaunts do catch. Oh, they catch the Hexen. Which I don't know if it was all that good of a grab, but man, that Harbinger is in rough shape. There you go. Retreat to the high ground. And yeah, he's going to teleport that Harbinger all the way back home. There it goes. And now you almost like exclusively have to use it to retake camps, or at least like retake this health camp. And but then what do you do? Like, do you just like let the let the Harbinger chill there until it's fully regenerated, and then just use the Gaunts as like normal army units until the Harbinger's ready to go back online? Or do you risk it to do a backdoor drop and just do a bunch of eco damage? I don't know. That Harbinger isn't going to be very useful until it's got more health, but it is regenerating, actually. But now instead of being on the front foot, I think MSRM's economy is on the back foot, and the supply is a little bit different. I think if MSRM spends his money on maybe a brood or two, it'll get a little bit closer. There we go. But yeah, I think MSRM building this shrine a little bit later is going to mean that the eco difference won't be all that much, especially if he ends up taking better fights. Oh, Shroudstone getting upgraded to a Wraithstone here. That'd be kind of cool. Actually, that'll be really nice. So that means even if a Magmadon does come in, the you know, any sort of encroaching army is going to have to like get through this slow zone before it can start doing eco damage, which is great because it gives all those imps time to retreat. Hellforge being built here at the 3rd of Snoxtar. Oh, this one fiend does find the shrine that's about to finish being built, but I don't think we should be all that surprised about it. Meat farm going down right at the same point of incursion that would normally happen for oh, there we go. Fiend just vanishes under a couple of hits from the Gaunts. Fully upgraded Gaunts, by the way. There we go. Now we do see Demon Hoof Tremors for this set of Magmadons, which basically, yeah, it's just it just adds stun to the Stompy Stomps. And now Snoxtar's taking his 4th in the center base, which is going to be interesting. You almost have to guard that base. There we go. Oh no, it's going to get burst down by these Hex, or by these Gaunts. It doesn't though, but we do see the opposing Magmadon coming forward saying, look, I really don't want you to get this base. The Stomps run out though just as it comes into contact with the Gaunts there. The Gaunts really want to fight on creep, or on not on creep, on Shroud, just so they're getting the Plague X procs. I think that they don't have the optimal concave though, but it doesn't matter. This Snoxtar's Magmadon is going to come forward and do so much damage to all these relatively lower health units, but the Gaunts aren't there to capitalize on all those deaths. I think they could have infested a lot more of these Gaunts to be generating more fiends. Snoxtar's Magmadons are going to come forward. No, and they are going to get picked off. So now MSRM's like slowly starting to win this base. Yeah, I think you might have to cancel. Like even if you do win this fight, it's not going to be by much. Oh, and Nightfall Infestation goes down. Gets the Brute, which is fine, I guess. Magmadon goes down. MSRM's doing a good job of moving these Gaunts around, but they do finally get cornered by all those fiends, and they don't have any way to escape, and they are going to get cleaned up. So Snoxtar now does have full control of this center base, which is bad for MSRM. But I think he also realized he's got enough army that he can come forward and do some more damage. He doesn't just have to like sit back and chill. He can oh no! Okay, so now the Gaunts might be kind of trapped between this the Superstone and the reinforcements coming up from the south, but the reinforcements weren't nearly enough. Yeah, and this Harbinger's trying to play tricky little micro games again, but oh no, yeah. Oh man. Okay, so dropping the Magmadon to try and do some stomps on those. Okay, runs out of stomps, hops back into the Harbinger, and it's gonna go back to the natural. Yeah, and there's just like there's no army here for MSRM. He needs to build a lot more army. It's good that he's got production structures at the 3rd though, so he can reinforce from the north and south at the same time. Magmadon's gonna come forward with more stomps, more stunning stomps. Oh, the Harbinger does get knocked out as it's trying to take off. And yeah, MSRM is really on the back foot now. Threw down a 4th of his own, which is smart, but just getting there's just so many imps here that are taking advantage of like all of the resources. I think some of like might be a little bit heavy on the workers to the north. No, no, it's fine. It's a good even split. But yeah, the resourcing is up and pumping for Snoxtar. I think all that's missing now is to put. Yeah, we see 2 more iron vaults in the conclave going down here for Snoxtar, as well as a superstone that just went down. It's got a while it's still got that 100% attack speed buff as well. All right, finally we're going to see some higher tech units like the Hellborn coming out, and oh, a couple of meat farms go down. Oh, that's a bad feeling. It feels bad moment. Oh, but look, MSRM's got a dragon out. The dragon could do a whole lot to even out these fights. We do see a lot of gaunts that are up here trying to attack this fourth. Dragon flying directly over the gaunts though. I don't know if I want to be there. The Superstone trying to help out as best as it can against the aggressors and does manage to clean it all up. But now we've got more aggression coming up from the south here on the third. This Hellborn, this pack of 3 Hellborn, I should say, are going to start lobbing shots in, but are they going to get caught and surrounded by MSRM's Fiends? I think the Fiends were just a little bit too slow trying to get around other army units, and yeah, those Hellborn are now going to be doing tons of damage. Speaking of tons of damage, oh no, so many. Yeah, that was enough Shadow Flyers to kill off that dragon. Minus 700 memes. That's what I need to get as an emote actually. Minus 700, minus 700. Okay, the Hellborn are gonna get one more shot off, and it does do a great connection on all these fiends that like to clump up so much. But now it's Snoxtar that's falling behind in the unit in the supply count anyway. But MSRM is super rich and has plenty of supplies to continue building. I think MSRM's really gotta like continue to pump out units. There we go. Finds an imp that's on its way to go mine something and is yeah, wants to make sure that there's not the pocket base being taken. But yeah, even without that central base, MSRM's got a bit of a supply lead. Definitely got the Luminite lead, but is falling way behind in Therium. I think building another shrine right here would almost be worth it, or another shrine right here, just to reduce the distance between the enriched Therium and return to it. Because oh, now it's Snoxtar's turn to have his own dragon pop out. Okay. And the supply is swung in favor of Snoxtar. You know what? I think I'm still adjusting to the fact that supply values in Stormgate are way different than that in StarCraft 2. Just because so a 10 supply lead or 20 supply lead of supply in Stormgate doesn't necessarily mean the same thing that it would in StarCraft 2. So, but the supply doesn't lie. Like more supply is better. Yeah, these Hellborn are going to try and get good shots off, especially. Oh, there's so many gaunts here, but I think it's too late. They're not going to be able to retreat. This does look like a good connection possibly for the Magmadon, but no, MSRM is going to call the GG, and yeah, that'll be 2-0 for Snoxtar in the series.